the end of the med pass. Now I'm about to wipe this cart off. Do my last little bit of charting. Keep it pushing. Got about 40 minutes left before I'm out of here. Hopefully don't nothing go left. It's gonna be 7, 8, 9, 10-day vacation. 10-day vacation. Then I'm back at it. Back at it like a crack addict. This vacation is definitely well needed. Yeah, the day is done pretty much. So hopefully, like I said, don't nothing go wrong within these last 40 minutes. We can get it pushing. Next, we're going to the barber shop. Then I'm gonna try to stop by the mall, do a little bit of Christmas shopping before we take off, because I mean that's really the only time I'm gonna have to shop, because I'm not gonna be here for 10 days. So then we get back on Christmas Eve. So, but take y'all with me. And then I forgot to tell y'all too, January, I'm going crazy, because if I can work majority of the days in January, it's gonna mean a lot. Let's get into it.
But you can live pretty well by yourself.
I ain't gonna lie. Charting, like when it's time to go, it can get kind of tiresome. Especially like when you done had a long night and you're really ready to go. You know what's crazy? But like all the info that's out there, people still ask me like, CJ, do you think it's still worth it to be an LPN in 2023? CJ, do you regret becoming an LPN in 2023 or 2024? Any regrets since you've been in it for a minute? And I'm like, not one. There's nothing to regret. Still, to this day, one of the best decisions that I've ever made. 1 year. Full autonomy over my schedule, grind the way I want to grind, do what I want to do, when I want to do it. It's literally giving me the option to have a good amount of control over my situation. Well, you got 100%. I believe you got about 100% control over your situation, but it's allowed me to have options and give myself great options. So 100% it is still worth it to me in 2022. Like I said, I'm finna get on a flight tonight and leave town and enjoy myself. But you, like I said, with anything, you still gotta grind, though. You still gotta grind. Nursing is about the grind. Being an LPN is about the grind, especially if you work in long-term care. It's about dealing with the stuff that you got to deal with and becoming good at that, or proficient enough to be able to make some good money. And we gotta grind. I know some people hate to hear that, but it's the truth. We gotta grind. We gotta get it in. Ain't none of this free. And the fact that you can live a good life with a lot of options based off 11 months of school, and you can make more than 6 figures. You did more than $100,000 a year if you choose to, as an LPN with only 11 to 12 months of education. And people fail to leave that out because I think they tend to glamorize more so the RN route, which is nothing wrong with that, but they glamorize it because I mean it is what it is. There's more things you can do, but a lot of people think you automatically can get 6 figures when you get RN, and that's the only way in nursing to get 6 figures, and that's not the only way. you can definitely do it as an LPN. And honestly, I think I'm one of the first LPNs on YouTube to actually tell people like you can get to 6 figures becoming an LPN, and you know pretty much how to do it, how to get there, how to lay out a schedule. And I'll do that again for 2024 if y'all want me to do it. So hopefully my relief will be here pretty soon, and hopefully while I'm on vacation the place is still intact when I get back. But you never know. You know, I still get comments, people trying to be funny like, oh, you work so many hours, you only getting that money because you work overtime. Duh. Like, that doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me that I have to work to make good money. That's what people are supposed to do. But here's the thing, not even the majority of people do that. So you saying that you gotta work hard and work a lot of hours and stuff like that, and I do this and I make this much, that don't bother me that I gotta put in work to make a good amount of money, to make over, to be comfortable. That don't bother me. Do you? This is what I'm in. I was listening to some Kevin Samuels this morning, and he said something that stuck out to me. And I think it could apply to nursing and into real life. Kevin said that you want to become such a valuable force that the way you understand that you're valuable is that when your presence is missed, when it's gone. And to me, that makes a lot of sense. You become that presence that they miss when you're gone. When it's gone, it's felt. Everybody feels it. And I think it's important to get to that level, and whatever field you're in, even in life, you know, even if it's in your family's life or whatever, use discernment to get to that level. I thought that was a pretty dope thing. So, yeah, rest in peace to Kevin Samuels. All right, pulling up to the barber shop while I'm here, walking in. About to get cut up, done up. What we gotta do? What we're doing? Just came back from the barber shop. Just came out the chair. Looking good. Feeling good. You dig? Young nurse in the game, getting to the money. And a young nurse should look good and should feel good. Brothers out there, listen, I know they say one thing, and you know they saying it's not about looks and appearances, but brothers, listen, if you a nurse, it's cool to look good and feel good and to get cut up and to be trimmed up and to do all that stuff. There's nothing wrong with that. You should do that kind of stuff. There's nothing wrong with it. Do it. You dig? I really feel like that definitely helps when it comes to the nursing process, especially with patient comfortability. If you come in and you look nice and your hairline is nice and your beard is right and all that kind of stuff and you look good, I feel like it probably makes the patient a little more comfortable versus somebody who comes in there looking like a Gila monster. So I truly believe in going to get your cut and getting a haircut and all that kind of stuff. I love getting my hair cut. You'll only see me not with a haircut for 2 reasons. One, either I'm flat broke and that hasn't been for a while, or 2, I'm just working and I don't have a day. Like I'm working like a 12-14 day stretch. I don't even have time to go take that time, sit in the chair, come home. Like that's really the only time. But usually I like to get my joint done weekly. So yeah. So I got quite a bit of time left before it's time for me to go. I gotta go home. I gotta me and my girl gonna run to the store, grab a couple more things before we go for the trip, finish packing the rest of my stuff. Our flight don't leave till late tonight, so like 9:30, so we probably don't have to be to the airport till about 7. So I'm gonna go clean this car out. I think when I get back, well, when I get back, I got to get this car fixed. I'm going to get this car fixed. Is when it run, it makes some kind of sound. So I'm going to take it to the shop and get that knocked out. And then my other car, I got to get the head gasket fixed on that. So this is why I say it's important to work and to grind hard and to have that money, because again, it's not something that I'm worried about. At this point, it's just a minor inconvenience. I'm not stressing, I'm not scrambling, I'm not scraping, I'm not worried about how I'm gonna get myself to work in the next, whenever. I said, I hear something on this car, I need to take it in. It shouldn't cost no more than, I don't know, maybe $500-$600, something like that. You never know, they always trying to find something, but that's cool because it's gonna get handled. And that's why it's so important to go get your stuff together, to go put in that work, so major problems become minor inconveniences. And it was a time where if it was a problem on a car, I'm stressed out, stomach hurting, hitting the floor. I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna get to work. I don't know how I'm gonna get to work for the next couple weeks. I'm praying and doing all that stuff. Now I'm blessed with the opportunity to be able to handle things accordingly when it's time to handle them. And I don't really have to worry like that. But all that comes from putting in the work, putting in the time, and we just scratching the surface. That's why when I get back, pretty much all of January is going to be dedicated to getting this paper so I can hit one of my goals and go on to the next thing. So probably around February, I'll slow down a tad bit so I can start focusing on putting the media business together, really dedicating some time to that. I'm thinking about possibly getting a rental space. I said once I hit 20,000 subscribers, I was going to actually consider getting some kind of rental space, or just so I can really start to create the podcast media studio and really start to take this thing seriously and to the next level. So we're going to see. I'm really going to be playing with that around February, because around February, March, the snow will start to melt and everything like that. We'll be, starting to go into the spring and everything like that. So that's something that I'm dabbling with, playing with. But yeah, now I'm about to go to the gas station, vacuum this car out. I'm gonna get it detailed. I'm gonna get it clean, detailed once I get it fixed though, and keep it pushing. I was gonna, and it's crazy because I was actually gonna get rid of the other car, but I said, you know what? Depending on what they say, if it's a head gasket, you know what I'm saying, maybe cost around $1,400, $1,600 to get it fixed. I said, you know what? I'll just go ahead. I'd rather do that than just go ahead and get something new, just to have it. But we gonna see, because if it is just in better regard to get something that's another car, then we'll do that. But 9 times out of 10, if it's what I think it is, we just gonna replace it or get somebody to put a new engine in it. But I don't know, it is what it is. But to me, that's better than having a new car, because you knock that out and I ain't got to worry about nothing for another 6, 7, maybe 8 months. So all right, let's get it. So I just came across a status on Facebook, and this is why I make these videos, because I want y'all to understand that life is real and life be lifing. And this is why I tell people and nurses constantly to put in the work and be thankful for what you got, and to be thankful for the resources that you do have, because there are a lot of people that are really struggling right now. So even though with the good and the bad that comes with nursing, I'm extremely blessed, because now I've worked to the point to where I can, with God's help and God's, allowing me to do this and through his will, I cannot I'm not in a position like this. This person just put on Facebook, my car's in the shop again. Check engine light came on. I just replaced the front headlight and the battery, and it was in the shop. And it was in the shop August. I put $1,100 into it and $1,000 to it in July. It's only got 66,000 miles, and I have been having problems after problems. I should have just traded it in a year ago. I will never get Chevy again, praying it don't cost as much this time. I've had a really bad year. And we've all been there. We've all been there we've all been in a point to where, well, I think a lot of us have been there. I ain't gonna say all, because some of y'all been balling since y'all was born, but a lot of us have been there. And man, I know what it's like. So that's why I'm so thankful and I'm so humble and so blessed to be in a position to not have to worry as much as this person. You know what I'm saying? This woman's out here worrying, and then I know that this woman has a husband, and she's putting stuff like that on Facebook. I would be highly embarrassed if my woman and I were struggling financially, or we having some sort of problems, and then she runs to Facebook and tells Facebook that we've been having a rough year, our car is down and all that kind of stuff. I would be highly embarrassed. I don't do that type of stuff. I don't play those type of games. If we going through something, we deal with it by ourselves, or not, or don't put it out for the world to see, because that's unnecessary. And then later on, if I want to tell you about it through a vlog or something like that, then that's one thing. But just to put it out for the world to see, that's embarrassing. And that got to be embarrassing as a husband too. I would think so, because why is you telling everybody that stuff is going wrong and all that kind of stuff for sympathy? I don't know if it's for sympathy. Maybe she's just trying to vent. But I don't know. I would feel embarrassed, so. But that's just me. Be thankful. So I just dropped my girl off to go get her feet done. Now I'm finna make a couple runs real quick to see if I can pick up some stuff for Christmas. But boy, it ain't looking good. It ain't looking good. I might just have to be like, look, here goes some bread. You do what you please with it. Call it a day. I'm gonna grab a little something though. I should be able to find something, you know. But I ain't gonna lie, it ain't looking good. But I do need to run. I also need to run to Best Buy, grab a memory card. So I got a little shopping done. Now I'm about to go check out. By the time I check out, she should be good and ready to go, because she told me she was the only one. But I take back what I said. I think it was some good stuff in here for her. So yeah, I think this is okay. I think we did all right today. I'm not gonna show you what I got, because clearly she'll probably watch this vlog before Christmas, but yeah, I liked it. So we made it to the airport. You know, Detroit airport is it's interesting. It's not the flashiest, but over the years I've actually come to like it. I used to think we were one of the worst airports in the nation, but I'm taking that back. Since I've traveled a decent amount of times, I've been to quite a few airports around the country, and even in different countries. And I will say Detroit is nowhere near the worst. That is for sure. But we are about to fly to Florida. Once we do that, we're checking in. And that'll conclude the first part of this vlog series. So I'm just waiting for my girl to get out the restroom. Believe it or not, I am a really big fan of nighttime flights. I enjoy them. Everybody's in the Christmas spirit. They even got a band over here. Look at this, y'all. Look at Detroit trying to step it up. She'll be with you momentarily.
What's up, her beef and heartbreakers? All right, I've been saying that so long.
Touchdown in Orlando. I'm sleepy. Ready to get back to the hotel. Get some rest. Right, though I ain't been sleeping a lot lately, so I'm gonna probably sleep good tonight. Lord willing. Let's go. Shout out to the Orlando airport though. This is nice. She was about to take her clothes off and get ready to go to sleep.
It's 2 o'clock. I just cleaned the room.
So we've made it to the room, and it's nice. It's nice when you come in the hall. They got this is the spring, the what is it? Home suite. What is it? Homewood suite.
Homewood Suites by Hilton, Flamingo, something or another.
I think we in.
Cause y'all gonna ask us what hotel we stayed at. Cause somebody asked us today on the video, in the comments, and we don't know which hotel we were at. So I'll have to go back and look at the video to try to put the dates together.
Yeah, I think this is Winter Gardens, Florida, but it's like literally right by Disney.
Is it Winter Garden? It might be y'all. I don't know. I'm sorry.
Yeah, this is,
it's 2 minutes from Disney.
Like
literally. As soon as you come out the little thing that say "See you later," the hotel right there.
Hold on, let me get this.
Cause we was in Disney World when we had to get our snacks. Y'all. I thought my earring had fell out.
Hold on, yeah, I think this is
Homewood Suites by Hilton, Flamingo.
Yeah, Winter Garden. Yeah, Homewood Suites by Hilton, Orlando at Flamingo Crossing.
Yeah.
And this is Winter Garden, Florida.
And it's got so much stuff by it. It got like a Target. It got a whole bunch of food restaurants. I know I seen a Wendy's, a Five Guys. And it's dark, y'all. So when we got here, but
I guess I can give y'all a tour real quick.
it's a little messed up. So I had to clean it up. It was not dirty though. This is one of the cleaner rooms.
The sink area, got a little stove if you want to cook. This is more so like, you know, being down here in Orlando, it's like for families and stuff. So yeah, shout out to y'all for 15K too. I appreciate it. A little refrigerator.
That's a big refrigerator. That's a full size.
Yeah, we stopped by Speedway on the way here. Grab something to eat or some snacks. Breakfast is at 6 a.m. It's a nice little pool out there.
It's not a little pool, it's a big pool, y'all. I don't know why he's starting to say little so much now when he used to hate it so bad.
Oh, it is a pool. You got a nice little bed. And TV right there. That's your sink area. See, these are the kind of bathrooms I like. Modern. Now I like modern looking hotels. Ships, they don't really gotta be that modern for me. Nice shower.
I don't like no old shit.
Got some closet space. We're gonna be here another day. They say it's gonna rain. So, but yeah, that's a tour of our room.
Miss Loretta, I'm ready for the rest of the tour.
But and that's it. So how I'm gonna do it, it's gonna be like mini clips on this channel, but like for the travel vlog is to go see the whole travel vlog experience, you have to go to the Traveling Heartbeats at YouTube. So I'm gonna try to upload daily because now I can just edit quickly on my phone and it don't take much. So yeah. Anyway, that's about it. Thank you again for 15K.
Thank y'all.
Appreciate it.
We love y'all.
That's it. I'm probably about to chill out later on. Get some
You
sleep.
better go sleep.
So, I'll let y'all tomorrow.
Bye.
Peace.